don't think I started the process of really figuring out who I was until I was about 19 and I had moved out for the first time because I didn't have any rules. I was trying to figure out how to live my life without the influence of everybody else, because for the longest time it was about trying to please everybody else because I needed to be as safe as I could. So I needed to be the person that my providers wanted me to be. But now I didn't have to do that. So I was like, okay, who am I? Like, what do I want to do? How do I want to dress? How do I want to be? Like, who even am I? Because I was also masking for a really long time. I still am learning to get through that. So everything about the way that I had behaved previously was about being safe. It wasn't about actually figuring out what I liked and what I wanted to do. So figuring out for the first time, what do I want instead of what do they want, that was really difficult for me. And as I was figuring out my personal style, trying different hairstyles, dyeing my hair, trying different clothing types, I remember feeling like a fraud along the way. And I was like, well, I kind of like this, but I kind of like that. So like, which one is me? I realized that all of it is. You don't have to box yourself in. It's like, it's funny. Like, I'm sitting here right now, no makeup on. I'm in baggy, like, I'm basically wearing boy clothes, okay? This is what I call this, like, my boy clothes. But then on the other side of things, like, you wouldn't think, like, looking at me now, that I know how to do hair and makeup. I mean, maybe you would, because if you're like me, then you get it, you know? But it's like, whenever I have my makeup done and my hair done, I literally look like an entirely different person. It's a whole different energy. And I remember when I first did that, it felt weird because you can see and feel the way that people look at you and the way that they interact with you based on how you look. I felt like every single day was like a psychological experiment, because I could kind of influence people's behavior towards me based on how I presented myself that day. And it was really weird. And that's what's, and then, you know, and then whenever you see that people react differently to you based on how you look, it makes you think, well, who am I? Like, how are they interpreting me? And like, is that who I want to be? It's a whole weird thing. I don't even know where I'm going with this anymore. I think I'm just trying to say, don't box yourself in. Like, if you feel this way one day and this way another, that's okay. You're not a fraud for being a more broad person. You know what I'm trying to say?